Welcome back to our channel, History Buffs. Today we embark on an extraordinary journey back to the 3rd century BC to explore the life of Hannibal Barca, one of the greatest military tacticians in history. Known famously for his audacious crossing of the Alps during the Second Punic War, Hannibal's remarkable strategic genius not only challenged Rome, but also left an indelible mark on history. How did this legendary general manage such a feat, and what lessons remain relevant today? Let's dive into the epic saga of Hannibal Barca. The stage for Hannibal's remarkable military career was set by the Punic Wars, a series of 3 conflicts between the powerhouse city of Rome and its rival, Carthage. The First Punic War, from 264 to 241 BC, and Carthage's loss led to the rise of a powerful Roman Empire, an empire that longed to dominate the Mediterranean. Hannibal was born into a military family in Carthage, and from a young age he was taught to despise Rome. After the First Punic War and the subsequent loss, the seeds of revenge were planted, and Hannibal vowed to take the fight to the Romans. With a hostile sentiment toward Rome embedded in his upbringing, Hannibal eventually took command of the Carthaginian army, setting the stage for a remarkable counter-strategy against Rome. Hannibal's genius lay in his ability to adapt and innovate. His strategy involved not only conventional warfare but also psychological tactics. Hannibal famously stated, "I will find a way, or I will make one." His audacious plan to invade Italy through the Alps was daring and unprecedented. Hannibal assembled a multi-ethnic army that included warriors from various regions and even employed war elephants, an essential part of his tactical advantage, designed to strike fear into Roman hearts. His crossing of the Alps in 218 BC remains one of the most remarkable military maneuvers in history. Despite harsh weather, treacherous terrain, and a lack of supplies, Hannibal and his men made the daunting journey with incredible determination. Upon entering Italy, Hannibal faced the Roman legions in several key encounters. His first significant victory came at the Battle of Trebia in 218 BC, where Hannibal utilized his knowledge of the terrain and weather to surprise and decisively defeat a much larger Roman force. However, his most famous triumph was at the Battle of Cannae in 216 BC, where Hannibal masterminded a double envelopment, encircling the Roman army and annihilating a force that outnumbered his own nearly 2-to-1. This battle is often studied in military academies to this day. Hannibal's tactics at Cannae exemplified his deep understanding of the art of war. By drawing the Romans into his trap, he showcased how strategic positioning could turn the tide of battle, a lesson that remains relevant in military training today. As Hannibal gained ground in Italy, the Roman Senate and military leaders scrambled to respond to this unprecedented threat. Despite his victories, Hannibal faced challenges as Rome's resilience and vast resources began to tip the scales against him. Motivated by the losses at Cannae, Romans adopted the Fabian strategy, avoiding direct confrontation and instead relying on attrition to wear him down. This strategic shift showcased Rome's ability to adapt to adversity. Leaders like Scipio Africanus emerged, preparing to take the fight directly to Hannibal in North Africa. Scipio's eventual victory at the Battle of Zama in 202 BC marked the turning point of the Second Punic War, forcing Hannibal to retreat and ultimately leading to Carthage's defeat. Hannibal's tactics and strategies have influenced military leaders throughout history. His approaches to maneuver warfare are still studied in military academies around the world. The lessons of adaptability, psychological insight, and strategic ambush form the backbone of modern military training. Hannibal is often regarded as one of the greatest military commanders in history. His ability to leverage smaller forces against larger armies continues to inspire military strategists even today. His methods have been employed not just in warfare but have also influenced leadership styles in fields such as business and management. The balance of risk and reward, understanding your opponent, and thinking several steps ahead are principles found in his legacy. The incredible story of Hannibal Barca has transcended time, making its mark on popular culture. From historical dramas to novels, his character has been depicted as both a strategist and a warrior, capturing the imagination of audiences around the globe. Films like Hannibal and numerous documentaries have revived interest in his life and battles, emphasizing his role as a formidable commander who challenged the might of Rome. His tactical prowess and bold maneuvers make him a fascinating figure not just in military history but in storytelling. In literature, Hannibal often serves as an archetype of the brilliant military leader, appearing in works ranging from historical accounts to fictional novels that explore his life and campaigns. Video games and strategy simulations frequently reference his tactics, engaging players in the complexities of leadership and warfare. Hannibal was more than just a military commander. He was a complex leader who demonstrated a profound understanding of human nature, morale, and the art of war. His relationships with his troops, the way he inspired loyalty, and his ability to tactically adapt to shifting circumstances showcase his leadership qualities. Countless stories from soldiers reveal his resilience and empathy, qualities that helped him maintain morale even in dire situations. The loyalty he garnered from his men was not just because of his prowess, but also due to his ability to connect with them. When faced with immense challenges, such as during the extended campaign in Italy, Hannibal's innovative tactics and his willingness to share risks with his soldiers earned him respect and solidified their loyalty. So what can we learn from Hannibal today? His story teaches us valuable lessons about strategic thinking, resilience, and adaptability. Leaders in all fields, be it business, politics, or education, can draw inspiration from his ability to assess situations and make calculated risks. Hannibal's tactics emphasize the importance of innovation and resourcefulness, highlighting how thinking outside the box can lead to extraordinary outcomes. In modern business, leaders often cite Hannibal's strategies as a guide for overcoming competition, demonstrating that timeless lessons from the past can inform our present approaches. As we conclude our exploration of Hannibal Barca, we find a figure whose story transcends centuries. A brilliant strategist, a charismatic leader, and a symbol of resilience. His legacy not only shaped the course of history during the Punic Wars but also continues to inspire us today, reminding us of the complexities of human ambition and the quest for greatness. If you enjoyed our deep dive into the extraordinary life of Hannibal Barca and the intricacies of the Punic Wars, please like this video and subscribe for more riveting historical explorations. We want to hear from you. What aspect of Hannibal's story resonates with you the most? Do you think he was the greatest military strategist of all time? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let's engage in a lively discussion. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through the life and legacy of Hannibal Barca. As we continue to explore the depths of history, let us remember the lessons learned from his remarkable tenacity and ingenuity. Until next time, keep your sense of adventure alive and never stop seeking knowledge. Click on the links to continue your adventure into the fascinating stories of history and explore more about legendary figures like Hannibal. Don't forget to subscribe for your front row seat to our next journey into the past.